setup. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Get to it. So, this is a game called Before Your Eyes, and all I know is that it has eye tracking and blink detection set up. I did watch trailer, so I know a little bit more, but not much. For one gripe I have is there isn't a borderless full screen option in it, but you can get around that by turning to windowed mode and then hitting Alt Enter to get Windows to take care of full screening it. That puts it into effectively borderless windowed mode. So that works. If anyone was looking for that workaround, that I kind of doubt. Anyway, I'm gonna jump into it. Let's just start the new game and let the game speak for itself. Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this app. What? Oh, hello. Yep. That is... Yeah.
The image shows a screenshot of a Twitch streamer's settings page, with a cat avatar and a blue background featuring stars.
That is not your job.
The streamer is Poik Spirit, also known as Poik or Poik Spirit, who
That is
streams
not your
games on
job.
Twitch.
Why are you doing this, buddy?
Asterisk stream settings, asterisk channel name, before your eyes asterisk title, top of the library don't blink or you'll miss it asterisk tags, cat any pronouns English long COVID charity asterisk stream description, the stream is currently live, with a title that suggests the streamer is playing a game called For Your Eyes and has reached the top.
Alright,
the tags
go
indicate
away.
asterisk,
Go away.
the avatar,
Go away.
asterisk,
Go.
the page also
Go away.
overall.
Go away. Yes.
Finally, someone who knows what's going on around here. The streamer thinks they're in control. I'm the...
You know what? You're all still broken, so go away. I have more work to do on you. Why are you still here? No, not you, Dash. No, not you, Dash.
What do you think of it?
Okay, so clearly I need to restart. Something broke. Try that again. Now it's working. Yes. Yeah. Yes, my bookshelf is messy, sorry. Right, what's good? Apparently I should have done that beforehand. Sorry. I could just play without eye detection. I'm gonna say got them all because I don't care that much. The game stops detecting points accurately. Press switch bar in time to calibrate. Yeah, good for it. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Great, my eyes are gonna get so dry. Try blinking on the white symbol. Excuse me? I was looking directly at the white symbol. What is... Game? Are you there? The heck? Oh, I see. I didn't blink there, I actually looked to the side. Uh-huh. No thanks. That wasn't a blink, I looked down. Okay.
Lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Hmm?
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day? Would you do it already? My arm's getting tired.
Nope.
Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius. Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or
I see this far over on this side, but only this far on this side.
better word than that. Ah, premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Huh.
Now you see that tower out there? The big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you.
Nice
as
thesaurus.
the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Great.
I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Truly the finest lawyer in all of hell. Sorry, this is purgatory.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be
So is
5
it time to
years.
speedrun this?
That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time. I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
I didn't actually
And
blink.
just
But
try to
okay.
enjoy it this time.
So it'd be funny if I used my VC face camera output and had auto blink on instead of face tracking. Then I wouldn't get to decide when I blink in this game. What did you see that you decided was my tongue? Good job, face tracking. I think I need some better software and/or hardware. So apparently, my arm tracker isn't getting enough GPU to work reliably because of this game. I'm guessing it's a Unity game then. Unity tends to be a hog. Wow. Face tracking, on the other hand, is on an old, refurbished iPhone, because I'm not going to spend money on that.
Look at that sun.
But maybe I
We've got
should.
a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
My baby here. Baby, maybe not so much, but definitely a kid.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
So 11 years are about to pass. Nope.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
I didn't blink.
Hey, go ahead, kid.
every birthday.
That's a great idea.
I also didn't blink there. Probably should calibrate.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was
Oh, this reminds me of
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect.
Edith
to me.
Finch.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing.
Oh, I needed to blink at the edge of
Look at his
the
little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
bathtub instead.
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
And so,
Doesn't
there
matter
you go.
whether he's smart or not,
There you go.
as long as he's happy.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Got an achievement for waiting here.
but I still think he's going to be smart.
Oop, I accidentally
No, it's
blinked.
not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Yeah, don't. If you're mad, talk about it. Poor mom.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Uh-huh. That's one way to describe yourself, I suppose.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached.
Puppy?
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever
kitty.
What's wrong with that?
We can't keep him. Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think so.
Hey, Ernie.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different.
Not even close,
That one
but
sounds
okay.
bad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference
C.
one little change can make on how a person
C
feels.
minor. Take allergy medicine.
Little friend on your piano there.
Here, Ernie. I'm gonna pet you more.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
I didn't blink, jerk. I was actually looking for you.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure
Not
out how to
even
play that?
close.
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher?
Oops.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Who, me?
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great
Shit.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized
Really?
into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table.
Ernie?
They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Thanks. It's fine. It's fine, buddy.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
I haven't even touched my food. Alright.
metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Why?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder what he'll think about you.
I didn't double blink there. Okay. What if I just stay here? Will the answering machine take it? What happened to the world? So dark. My eyes are getting really dry. Alright, I give.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Why?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Little tyke car? Wait.
So you're
What?
saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought it was.
Uh-huh. And that was big stuff. I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
No, I meant Ben's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Huh? So, am I colorblind or just an abstract artist? No shade either way, but
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Klavierstück. Alright, fine.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
But I was playing with the other hand.
Okay.
Do.
Two brackets lights on each side.
left hand, unless I'm
2 screws on each
picking
side.
across. Whatever.
2 washers on each screw.
Quit said find the 0, and he just.
Excuse me?
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
no.
Fall back, you fools. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes,
Someone turn
Mr.
off their
Camera
car
Boy,
alarm.
I'm
It's been
talking
going
to
for a
you.
while. Sounds
Why
like
are
the
you
city.
always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go, but
Oops.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh,
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
And what a shot.
Oh. Okay. I see. She became an alcoholic, is what you're
Class
saying?
World history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units. In each unit,
Hey, Chloe.
Isaac
look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the
I didn't even write it on the paper.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. So, those who do not remember the past.
Oops.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Monsters?
Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Playscape? Right. Conch testing. At long last, your favorite consters are ready for battle for the Playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and cause them into spectacular battles. When all else fails, just use your conscience.
I've definitely seen you next door.
realize you guys have become friends.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you
Old
for playing
Benny.
the game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very
A wild
interesting
lobster
detail.
appears. Oops.
It's
Going to see more of the game.
It's cool. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some
Oops.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Don't know.
It's very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
Oops. Yeah.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I
Yuga.
wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
No. I get the compulsion. Probably should have.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
You got a cell phone? My sister had to flip a car for me to get a cell phone. This is an interesting way to try and convey hardness in
Oh my god.
piano.
Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Oh, screw it.
Keep that up, you're sounding really good.
Should I answer the phone on the second call? Hello.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion,
Mr. Kid.
and the
Over
body of a
here,
hippopotamus.
Look at it.
Though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
You want to get in on
Sorta
me?
like me
Get
with your weekly
get
quizzes.
in me a picture of
So I'm
Isaac
not quite sure why I
felling-
don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew, why is he so scared looking?
Something messed up here, for sure.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is he like that?
No.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me. Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
You're killing me, Richard.
Trying.
We're supposed to be United Front.
United Front. Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Benny, buddy, your mom wants the light. Benny, we want the lights off.
We.
Mostly your mom.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Richard,
I got
you're
you.
sleeping
On
in
the couch?
the yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
On the couch
yard?
in the yard
Oh,
tonight.
I didn't even book the couch?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
I mean, stay here. sleep under the stars tonight?
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay,
No.
you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
In my own time. Oh good, so you're not going to force me to use a metronome then?
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough.
Jesus Christ.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yeah.
Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on.
No.
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
I heard something pop up that I could have looked at.
For a
Oops.
while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
Hmm?
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh yes, of course. I'll be right.
Just such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really...
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Uh-huh. Video games are productive. Not as a general rule, but... Okay. Don't see anything to interact with in this void.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear me? What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
I missed.
Mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I've done that before. Oh, he's left-handed.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you...
Why are you like this?
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
No. I want the original one. There you go. Right there.
Very zany. Very kitsch.
Sure.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Oi. Going abstract, I see. How about... There.
There you go, Mr. Brin.
There.
Feel each shape.
Down here. And... skull...
You fiend!
The composition is a little blank. I need something up there.
To take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Brin. For I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind. It becomes difficult putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touching the ground.
Uh-huh. Alright.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly.
Oops.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin!
That one.
Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing.
The wash and fold is in the wrong style. That was an accident.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
What soul? I need to read it first. Can I read it? Eating's important.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Good.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
now that you've made it, tell me.
Okay.
What are you going to do with it?
Starting to give me general timeline of when we're supposed to be. Prefer the abstract.
Please stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
I didn't get to use this one. I only got that one and that one for some reason.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all.
Sleep in the car.
But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart.
Alright.
Gotta go. Love you lots. Mwah.
A ship, apparently. Come on.
Hey, Ben.
Give me the toy ship.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay? So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know. Okay, Benny. I love you.
Where's my phone? Oh, right there. Excuse me, but no?
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus.
Yeah.
So to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
What do you think is wrong? No.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again? Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done so
Yeah.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Yeah.
I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Yes. Okay.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Well, oh, it's Ferryman.
I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into. Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out, the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
Nah.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now,
wait, what?
Would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Chloe.
A jovial child or a solitary one? Hey, not bad.
No, I wouldn't. Kinda.
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a
Strange.
quiet child.
A little, I suppose, to blame my mother for that.
And, what'd you say your mom was?
Overbearing.
A composer or an accountant?
The world remembers her as a composer.
His
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Definitely demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can
I don't know what she was to me. I'm gonna go with best friend. It's kind of the vibes I got in the story.
On the eve of his big audition, he completely
It was just for a magnet program. God, they
all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his
magnet programs aren't even that big of a deal.
he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a serious light.
I can't not blink for 3 minutes. Just good, there is a pause. Okay, so ads are about to happen, and I guess I should take a short break. So you so yeah, for those of you who haven't been around, just remember advertisements are trying to convince you of something that marketers think that are important to you, but you know, they don't know what's right for your life. They just know what's right for their wallet. And that is selling you stuff that they can make cheaply at a highly upmarked price. Don't trust these ads. And I'll be back. I won't unpause until... Meanwhile, it's probably a good idea for y'all to stretch. Get hydrated. Just gonna turn on chill hop for a bit because there's no pause music in this game. Why did my music go away? There we go. You know what? Refresh. Come on. Let's see if this helps the blink calibration. Turned on a different light. Okay, I think that's better. Oop. And I think... there we go. Ignore that, the widget still double adds for some reason. Okay.
Where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Be quiet, Oliver. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you dumb dolls! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Okay.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that?
Huh.
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
What? You're the one who fished me up. Of course I don't know what's going on. It's my first time being dead.
Dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
What?
And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Huh?
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. You best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Fine. It's probably better that I recalibrated before this.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
I want to put the kitty
Come on,
again.
keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
There
Nah.
you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have
have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
Alright, fine.
You know, my father once told me when I was about.
Yeah.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I mean, I tried. I wasn't allowed to last time. This is gonna dry out my eyes. Come on. Go faster.
I'm getting
What's up?
it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
What?
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
What?
Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
What did you just say?
This is new.
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Oh wait, no. This isn't, because that's where the car was. I just accidentally blinked.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Another thing I couldn't get. Blood? I hear dog. No. Cat growl? Oh no. Dog. Yup.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Can cheat if I just look over here for some reason.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never liked.
Why is the Y not
I know you
filled
want to stay
in?
here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been
No.
a surprise for me this year
Stay here.
in a lot of ways.
Stay here.
I think I like that you
Not
let me
blinking.
talk.
Can't make me.
My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can
There.
tell he's not really listening.
Oh, my eyes are gonna be so dry. Oh, she stopped. Hi. You have nothing more to say? Alright, fine. I'll play your game, Mr. Ferryman.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
I didn't. I accidentally blinked to this. I want to see this one.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found her yet.
What was I ill with
Of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
for a whole year?
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I definitely continue sneaking. What? No.
Keep your
Oops.
eyes open. I need to see.
I tried.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really
See
don't
you.
want to hear us talking about this.
Reset me there. I wonder how many chances I get to do something like this. Ooh.
I mean, what's the point?
Oh, I had to keep my eyes closed to hear it.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep, but it's okay.
Uh-huh.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Dove. These coyotes.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
A year?
Than healthy kids are supposed to get?
So?
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
Alright, fine. I surfed? That was never brought
This
up.
isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
That's not a good...
Try writing with it.
Really?
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
Wait,
Why don't
did I
you write
lose
the
my
story of your life
voice?
so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better.
Oops. That's what the ferryman said. Okay.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Nah, not really.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child, Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
Is that as far as you're gonna read? Was me being a famous painter something I made up? Yes,
You're going to be
it
in
was.
there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
30 minutes. So I just wait here for 30 minutes, right? Can I not blink for 30 minutes? Okay, I'm bored.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
It's not like I have much of a choice.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is,
Yeah. I had a feeling that it was going to go this way.
Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
This is about the time when this story gets too good to be true. Alright. I'm on a cart. Getting sent to the ER room. Or at least an IC.
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself. So.
thank you so much. You
Oh.
I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
There's no subtitles during that part, is there? It forces me to keep my eyes closed. I probably shouldn't have administered the morphine, despite the big red glowing ball.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
And I'm stuck in a black room again. Come on, game. What you doing? There we go.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous.
Is that why I don't see Chloe anywhere afterwards?
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that, I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Huh?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
My lungs. Okay. And even more. Oop. Didn't finish the sandwich. Oh boy. No. Here. Stay here. Can I pet the cat? Can we... Fine.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her.
Oops.
Mean she hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh. That's a lot more pills than before. I didn't get to call.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey,
Hey,
what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
stay. Stay here.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Yes. Jesus Christ, it's gotten so many more pills now.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Ah, not this old trap.
Go on.
Shit. Shit. Yeah. Ooh. I have perfect frames, so that's intentional. I kind of like that. Come on.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
Okay.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
Okay, every time I blink, the trees change.
We got this. I think.
Neat. Oh, it's growing. Scobby. There. Ah, okay, so goes through a full life cycle and repeats. Got it. It's cute.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Hello. Alright.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home,
Nope,
to an
I'm listening to
ordinary
this.
mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be. just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now. Keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
All right.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody,
So that was Before Your Eyes. It's very short. Honestly. I'm curious what I actually missed when I... Hello, there's more roots. Definitely missed some things.
pictures of you laughing. Grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but
Both sides of a big decision. Sure. It's hard to comment on a game like this. It's intended for a more personal and direct touch on the person playing the game. So it does a lot of the talking, sure, but you know, the common trope, the character's mute and you're in control. Mute as in you don't hear their voice ever to try and put you into it. But since you're always listening to the story unfold, you don't really get a chance to talk as much in games like this. But it is always a pleasure to get to see someone else's vision for a story they've put work into. It's a short experience, sure. That doesn't make it not impactful. I'm curious to see what other avenues the story had. So if you just follow me for a little bit, I'm gonna try another path in the story. However, before that, I do have to take a short break. I'm going to excuse me. We already have music. I'm gonna kick that off. Okay, I will be right back. Do the ads not actually play? You know, that's probably for the best. gonna put here. Which, what are you doing? Alright, well. So I can do a few things here. I can start the game from the beginning, can go to chapters. Let's start from the beginning and see how quickly we can get through. What if we just skip everything? Yes, excuse me? Okay, now it's working. Seriously? Do you have to do this every time? Alright. I think that's better, actually, than last time. Yes. So if I just speed blink.
That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
No.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there? Lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Uh-huh.
Now you see that tower out there? The big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well,
Will be
Don't worry
Seagull.
about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A
The only.
storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory.
Okay, if you listen,
I got some words for you.
you can sort of hear them saying liar, I think. That may be just a stretch.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something.
Your hand clipped straight through that book
That's where
there.
you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now,
Nope.
the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Speedrun time.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Ma'am?
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there?
Yes, agave.
The day really slipped away, didn't it?
Maybe.
Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this.
Every year.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Now skip it.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like the music.
I saw that without the visuals
Look at his little face. What do you think he's
before.
thinking about?
Probably
Popping bubbles. Mm-hmm.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
Right.
Thank you for
So now we do the opposite and see what happens.
It really means a lot.
But this isn't an important
Oh,
part of it.
that's sure a little mess of color.
Nah.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much.
And actually get
Did at first.
to see all this. I got to see more of the next part.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow?
So
And I came
next
all
one,
the
I
way
think.
out here
I
to
accidentally blanked out over.
I don't even know how I got here.
Right?
Your dad got his job, and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
No. Okay, so that is the end of that. And what did I miss there?
Are you ready to see something
Was
really special?
was it in the other
Richard.
one?
What?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. Fine.
Good key.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you
I
go.
got C and E,
Doesn't that
but
make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
doesn't allow me to play black keys.
One little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh wait, that's not C, that's F. So I got it wrong before. That was I played F. A. Uh-huh.
She was in grad school studying composition.
Is this one I accidentally skipped?
Anyone like her? I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Feel like it
I think she
might
liked
be.
that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Uh-huh.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one? Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers.
See.
They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
You know, oh, who was it? Oh shoot, there was a history of cats just put out on YouTube. It's a cute little thing. It's a pie. No. Yes. Extra history, that's who it was. Just part one so far.
Wait, is that
figure out how to play that. Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must
By
have
hitting the
figured
same
it out
note
here.
over and over again.
I mean, oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow?
Thanks.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music.
I lost the
I
metronome.
want you to start using
What?
it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Where is it?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Uh-huh.
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years.
You know how that goes. Don't need to see it again.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Uh-huh.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But, Bernie,
Still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean.
Yeah, we saw how this one goes too.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Okay.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Oh, I actually kind of wanted to hear that because I failed it last time.
If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
But also, I did. I found the zero.
Isn't my house. It's fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Cats.
I'm playing inside. It's late.
Me? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Only until we get to the major decision.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Oh, it's to stay with
if
you,
really
isn't
want
it?
to take a photo of something
What
cool,
happens if I don't?
you should take a photo of this.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself?
No thanks.
The class
Skip
in
that.
world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the
But
past,
I asked you to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do while at class.
And that was all I have to take notes of. Okay. Skipping the
I
rest
tried
of
to
it.
convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want
Okay, so it's sponge or
Maybe I'll use
it's
tickle.
leukemias.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Yes.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
No. Ooh, pizza pockets? Or pizza pockets? Pizza rolls? Pizza bagels, pizza bites. There we go. Those ones.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary.
Eh. We know what happens
So
here.
what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
Even if I was that gifted, that doesn't give you the right. Did I ask for this?
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion.
I'll try that actually.
I wish I had the option.
I haven't touched the piano in a while.
When I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Yes.
So listen, I found a
Oops.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's
Mr.
got,
Kid.
and yes,
Over here. That's
the head of a crocodile,
Look at it.
fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
There's
I would
definitely
not say that to her face. Now,
an issue with this note.
as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
At least that worked.
So I am not quite sure why I don't.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Uh-huh.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you
Uh-huh.
go to sleep now, you will awaken
So
a
this
master.
is
Trust
the major decision
Richard, tell your son to turn
of
the
basically
lights
the whole game, let's be honest.
Mom says turn the lights off.
off. Not mom says you.
Oh, shut up. It's not going to change anything, I bet.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are
find
very
out.
excited to hear.
I'll just have more regrets this way, because I didn't get to... Oh, did matter.
It's marvelous. How did you ever train such a young boy to play like that?
Wouldn't even need to follow it, I can play here. Because the game gave me that much.
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having.
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a professional musician.
Stay here again?
Now, that's your mother saying that. You know, she doesn't consider.
No.
You don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
What does it say?
Give him time.
I don't get in.
Why are you being silent, Ben?
Yep.
What's.
Oh.
We want him home from school for a while.
Yep, I was
Just
right.
Until this nasty thing clears.
I don't get in.
Hey, El, would you mind taking
I get
a quick
sick.
walk with me down to my
I
office?
die.
There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can.
Story doesn't change, except now I have less time with my best friend as a child.
He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Alright, well, I don't know how much How did I not get even keeled? Never show your anchor. When did I get angry at the first playthrough? So I didn't crumple the paint. Oh, I threw the painting when she told me, that my painting was just a splash of color. That's right. Yeah, well. Anyway, that's it for this game. Gone through pretty much the entire story twice. The only things that I could otherwise do are choose Greece in the flashback, recalibrate 10 times, never show my anger, which takes a full playthrough again, and obnoxious provoke the ferryman's ire, which I could do in the, I think that's in the tower if I just well, ads first. At some point I need to fix the stupid bots. I don't know what's going on with them. I need to check the prompt feed. For some reason Poikbot was Goodbot was responding to my describe everything on screen prompt, which I'm using to get information on the scene to feed into the bots so they can have like information on updates to the screen without feeding them images each time. Which makes me think that the script is calling up the wrong next thing. I'm gonna have to take a look at how I set that up. It's been a while. And since it's in StreamerBot instead of like an actual IDE, it's awkward to go through and iterate on ideas. Yeah, whatever. So I think if I want to get the ferryman's ire, it would be here. I still have a minute before people come back from ads, so. Billy? So sure, I fixed that issue, and then clearly not. Whatever. Let's just see if we can get the ferryman's ire real quick. Ask questions. Oh. It's that. No, I need to go to the truth.
This isn't video game time.
Nope. This is too late in the story, so it will be the Ferryman's search. Alright. So to get Zaire, I need to disobey him multiple times. There we go.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency
Not this.
to do that, I guess.
I just wait.
Now where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
There's the first page of her piece. Stupid rat with wings. Kitty.
The C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
So. As if I have to answer to you. I mean, I do, but... Pet the kid. Where's my kid? She disappeared.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of
No blinks.
genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him,
This is a terrible game to play when you have dry eyes, for sure.
We need to move.
Nah.
This. Stay
No.
here. What did your mother hear on that phone?
Nah.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Nope.
Let's try this again.
Mm-hmm. Need some Visine guy.
Keep your eyes open.
Visine.
And one more time. I swear to God, if you blink again,
Swear to me.
I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it. This is for your own good, man. Keep them open.
Of all the parts of the story, this actually doesn't feel like it's important.
Let's try this again.
The next one.
Don't
E.
blink this time.
Nah. Don't know
One more time.
which ones of these he actually is kind of important. This is just she
God, if you blink again.
doesn't feel adequate to her father, or she doesn't feel like she's adequate for her father. I don't. She feels like she disappointed her father.
I need to see it.
Don't care.
Keep your eyes open. I need to see. Let's try this again.
How often do I have to do this to provoke the Pheromone's ire?
Keep your
Because it feels like it looped already. This isn't particularly important for the story, so just go. What if now that it wants me to blink, I don't? The phone's already stopped.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Okay, the point is, this is why she pushes him so much.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory
Because he's... the father's dead.
Yes, I understand about the cat.
I'm staying here. Staying with the cat. The kids aren't there, why are they mewing? What? Still pregnant there. What are you talking about? No, no. We don't need to see this one. Faster certain.
And one more time.
No.
I swear to God, if you blink again. I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
So how do I provoke your ire if this isn't it?
This is for your own good, man. Keep them open. Let's try this again. And don't blink this time. And one more time.
Just loops constantly, doesn't
I swear
it?
to God, if you blink again.
Yeah. This is not gonna provoke desire here either.
I don't care how painful it is. I need to see it.
That was... I haven't seen him say that since the phone call.
Keep your
So
eyes
maybe-
open. I need to see.
I think it's just a random assortment of ones. I still don't know.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, it's definitely random.
Keep your eyes open. And one more time.
So I continue to look down, I don't even have to keep blinking. It just automatically says that my eyes are closed. Despite the fact
Swear
that
to
they
God,
aren't.
if you blink again,
Swear to me.
I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
You really have to know. I don't think I want to see this again. Yep, that's not. Perfect.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
Don't look.
That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say?
You hear that, Benny? Our entire relationship distilled into 2 lines.
Oh, come on. I was joking. You never miss me.
Well, that's a lie.
Listen, I know I can be tough, but you know I'm never actually mad at either one of you, right?
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
Too bad. Staying. The stars tell me to.
Okay, let's try some others. Johnny Ramone.
Pop icon, not a musician.
Jimmy Page.
Well, you obviously kill me if I don't say musician.
Oh, don't even start.
See, that's what I mean, musician. He's a musician.
Okay. Bob Dylan.
He's a poet.
It is unbelievable what kind of snob that you are. Listen to the Rolling Thunder Review. Listen to his gospel stuff. He's playing for his life.
You asked.
Hey, El, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
We can focus him.
This is for your own good, man. Keep them open.
Sounds angrier now.
Can we please try to speak a little softer?
Let's try this again, and don't blink this time.
Time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
And one more time.
Seriously, how am I supposed to provoke you?
Development. He shouldn't be confined to his...
I swear to God, if you blink again.
Time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his...
I don't care how painful it is. I need to see it.
Alright, I give up.
Development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
At this point, it's supposed to close my eyes.
I need to hear what they're
what's
saying.
the point?
Now.
Really try to recall.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the... What's the point? What's the point? Point? What is it? What does that mean?
What's the point of it? What's the point of any of it?
So this also doesn't piss him off?
If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick.
Do I earn Fairman's Idol by lying in front of the gatekeeper? I really don't know. I think I'm done here. Anyway. That has been Before Your Eyes. A narrative story about the afterlife. Having your life flash before your eyes in order to figure out what to tell the gatekeeper. Well, it was a cute little experience, and I don't know what's going on this week, so I can't promise you that I'll be streaming again later, but I'll send out a notification on Blue Sky, Telegram, whatever you follow me on, not that one site anymore. And if you want to see more of my videos, hopefully a little more upbeat one, something that's a little more interactive, I suppose. I'll be streaming again, definitely Monday, starting between 1 and 2. And you can follow me and turn on notifications here or on YouTube to get notified when I next stream. Until then, hope you'll have a lovely rest of your day, lovely week. Yeah. Bad at this sign off thing, so you know, y'all stay cute.